Okay, welcome to my week 3 Share It presentation. I wanted to record a video of a slideshow that I made. So this week we read many accounts in the New Testament of Jesus Christ teaching, performing many miracles, and he was transfigured, many amazing key events of Christ's ministry. One thing that stood out to me a lot this week was many of the teachings of faith that Jesus Christ gave. So in Matthew chapter 17, verse 20, we are all probably very familiar with this verse. It says, well, part of the verse, there is more later, but part of the verse at the end says, "If you have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, you shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall be removed." Well, it shall remove. "And nothing shall be impossible to you." So we oftentimes hear of the analogy of the mustard seed, and I wanted to just do some brief research and calculations on that. So Christ, as with all of his words, none of them were by accident with his prophets today, and same was back during the time of the New Testament. He has never chosen words unless he meant it, and it was for a reason. So according to chefsource.com, because mustard seeds are often used in recipes, the average mustard seed is smaller than even a poppy seed at 1 to 2 millimeters each. It takes 25 mustard seeds just to make 1 inch, as an inch is 2.54 centimeters. The average mustard tree, on the other hand, is 20 to 25 feet tall and roughly the same wide. So this means the mustard seed grows to nearly 7,500 times its original size as it matures to a fully grown tree. So pretty amazing to see that Christ purposefully chooses to use the mustard seed, as many small seeds like acorns grow into trees, but acorns are the size of a marble, whereas a mustard seed is the size of even less than a poppy seed. So it's pretty amazing to see something so small turn into something so great. And the same could be said about our faith. So after Christ was transfigured, he came down from the Mount of Transfiguration with Peter, James, and John, and his remaining disciples were unable to heal a young boy who had lunacy. He was casting himself in the fire because he was possessed by a devil. And the disciples unfortunately couldn't heal this boy, and the crowd, or the boy's father, asked, "Lord, please help me. Thy disciples couldn't heal this boy, but maybe thou canst heal him." And Jesus said unto them, to the disciples who asked why we couldn't heal him, "It's because of their unbelief." And Mormon chapter 9 is amazing. It talks about miracles and why so many people today might think the heavens are closed or that God doesn't hear them. And where are the miracles that Christ performed in the New Testament? Have those ceased? And they have not. Mormon says the reason why he ceases to do miracles among the children of men is because that they dwindle in unbelief, and depart from the right way, and know not the God in whom they should trust. Behold, I say unto you, that whoso believeth in Christ, doubting nothing, whatsoever he shall ask the Father in the name of Christ, it shall be granted him. And this promise is unto all, even unto the ends of the earth. President Nelson gave a recent talk in 2021 called "Christ is Risen, Faith in Him Will Move Mountains." And to paraphrase this quote here, he's basically saying that the mustard seed, we think of it as it's a small thing, which Christ is telling us we only need a small amount of faith to do miracles in his name. However, it's a growing faith. It's not supposed to stay the size of a mustard seed. The faith is supposed to grow into a big tree. Some people might think that their tiny amount of faith is good enough for now and forever. And if you're just now starting on the covenant path, a small amount is totally justifiable, but the Lord is hoping, and his desire is for you to grow your faith to the size of a mustard tree and not just the seed. And so President Nelson promises us that as we grow our faith, we can overcome challenges that may seem like Mount Everest in our life. And so finally, I just want to invite that if you would like to know more about how to grow that faith, to study that talk, "Christ is Risen, Faith in Him Will Move Mountains," from the April 2021 General Conference, because I've discussed a little bit of an overview of faith from Jesus Christ's teachings in the New Testament, but President Nelson goes a lot more into how we can grow the faith from the size of a mustard seed to a tree. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.